Alright, hello and welcome to today's podcast. It is our very first, and I'm Nathan.
And I'm Ben. First of all, I'd like to start by asking you to comment on this video to help us improve the next time that we do so.
Well, let's get straight into some Formula 1 news. Bad news, Jonathan Ledyard not commentating on the BBC anymore, replaced by David Coulthard.
Yeah, I heard this a couple of weeks ago, and they said it was due to a small fan base, but
No, I don't buy that for a second, to be honest. I can't see how a fan base is going to matter to a commentator, you know?
they've done it for money. One less person in there.
I think we might be, I think we might be right there with that one. So some proper Formula 1 news now then. Robert Kubica, probably the biggest news. He's out for the rest of this season. The 2011 season, he hasn't even started it yet, and he's going to be out of it. He had a crash in a rally car. There's some images just there now. He got some bone fractures and a couple of breaks. And who's he going to be replaced by, Ben?
Well, there's three options for him. The team boss has got to make a decision. We have Romain Grosjean, Bruno Senna, or Nick Heidfeld. To be honest, my choice would be Nick Heidfeld with his experience, and yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say Nick Heifeld's probably the most. He's got the most experience out of them three drivers, and I think probably would be the most consistent there for Renault this season.
It's not just Renault anymore, is it? It's Lotus Renault.
Lotus Renault, yeah. What would you think about? What do you think about Michael Schumacher then? Talking about oh no, sorry, Kubica. I mean, say when he was in his Formula 1 car in his Lotus Renault, he was very quick. One of the quickest drivers out there.
Yeah, very, very quick, and it's upsetting really to see that he's doing so well, and then he had to go break his arm, hand, and leg.
All right, so on a so on a more pleasing note, Michael Schumacher, the old man of the grid, he's a bit like the granddad, isn't he?
He's definitely one of the oldest.
Setting the old massive early pace in the Mercedes. We're hoping. Well, I don't really mind, but they'll be hoping he can keep that up as the season starts. Bit of a shocker, really, that some of the bigger name teams are just lagging behind slightly there.
Yeah, well, the testing doesn't really count for anything, really, does it? It's not even a practice session. It's just testing to see how the car feels, so no one's really going for it.
Data boundaries and stuff. Ferrari have got plenty of heat boundaries to look after. Massa spun out, caught fire. Was it an oil leak or what? Do you know?
Well, on the news it said there's an oil leak, but I think actually what happened is when he went in the gravel just before he spun out, he got something maybe caught under the engine cover, and anything could have happened. Could have been a little spark, and then boom.
So Mercedes, they want to buy out Brawn. Sorry, just moving along here. Mercedes wants to buy out Ross Brawn's remaining shares in the team. Would that be a good move or a bad move, do you think, Ben?
Well, I don't really see why he is still there, to be fair. It's not his team anymore. They've bought some of the shares, and he's not doing as much as he could be.
Obviously he's there because, he's a very massive brain in Formula 1. He knows he's one of the most experienced engineers, in the paddock right there. I think, to be honest, he should be there. If I was working a team, I would love him to be my chief engineer, to be honest.
Yeah, he is a very good bloke. He's good in Formula 1. He's got a big head, big brain, I mean. Yeah.
Right, let's move away from that before we start arguing properly, shall we? New drivers. One of them, British driver Paul de Resta, taken over from Vitantonio Liuzzi in the Force India. There is it?
Yeah, Force India new this year. He's Scottish as well, which is
a great British driver. Yeah, so that's what's that? The fourth one now, or is that three? Three British drivers out there now.
Yeah, three, and I'm sure Coulthard will be cheering him on when he's commentating this year.
And yeah, okay, I give him such a shout about. And so Sergio Perez coming in for the well, is he retired? I think Pedro de la Rosa's probably retired. He would have been the oldest man out there, apart from Schumacher. Sauber, how can you see him doing in that car next year?
Well, he had a crash today, didn't he? So that might knock his confidence a bit.
It might slow them down a bit as well. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he's alright. He hasn't really proved himself yet.
Do you know if the car's been fixed?
Yeah, it's being fixed as we speak probably, but they'll be able to do it by the morning, I reckon. They'll be able to fix it.
And what about Pastor Maldonado, the Venezuelan?
Yeah, I think I'll do a quick check after this.
Venezuela, we think he's from there, yeah. So he's coming in Nico Hulkenberg at Williams. And what are our views on that one?
No, I don't think that's a good move.
What, from the driver or from the team?
I'm not sure. Patrick Head and the other bloke that I forgot his name, Frank Williams. That's it.
No, I don't think Frank has that much of an influence in the team anymore. To be honest, I think it's probably a good move for a young driver from a different country in Formula One. But I don't think Nico Hulkenberg. I don't think it was the way to go to give him the sack.
Maybe it's because there were 7 Germans on the track last year.
Maybe try to even out a bit. British team, obviously. So that's good thinking. And what about another Indian driver, Narain Karthikeyan? I think that's how you say his name. Coming in for Bruno Senna.
Yeah, for HRT, Indian Grand Prix this year. Indian driver, good publicity for the track, and I reckon that's why they brought him in. Give the team a bit of money.
Okay, and what about there's one more new driver, that's Jerome D'Ambrosio, coming in for Lucas Di Grassi at Virgin Racing.
Yeah, that's been taken over by Russians now, isn't it? So
we got a Russian owner there now, or is it a Russian sponsorship? Or yeah. So how do you think Jerome will do, the Belgian?
As with Sergio Perez, he hasn't really proved himself, but I don't think Di Grassi did anything wrong last year. But he's Belgian, so that's probably why in Belgium there's a big fan base for Formula One.
And so now, well, we're coming up to 10 minutes. I think that's probably where we're going to end it. I think maybe, well, we should say thank you if you have watched this now, and we'd like you to comment and tell us what we can do to improve this. We know we're a bit clunky and jerky there, but we think we can do better next time round. So please subscribe. Check out the blog at www.ben-nathan-techstop.blogspot. Damn, what's going on here? Blogspot.com.
Well, it'll be in the description anyway if you didn't hear what he said. And
okay, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Please leave a comment, and it will help very much.
Alright, that's enough now. We're not talking English anymore, and we've repeated ourselves many times. Thank you if you have watched, and from me, Nathan.
And from me, Ben.
It's goodbye. Thank you very much.